What is going on, guys? How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to our 8th episode of our switchSPOT podcast, our rotating gaming news series. Our hosts today are Phil Phantastic, the Johniibo, and myself, Camilo Sarmiento. Phil, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey guys, what's going on? Like my friend to camera left has just said, my name's Phil Phantastic. I'm also a YouTuber. I do live streams and sometimes I do original videos. But recently, I've been super excited about the Castlevania franchise because Simon and Richter Belmont are coming to Smash. It has reinvigorated my love for that franchise. I went through on Wikipedia and made a timeline out of all the information I could find, and I've been playing through some of them. So if you guys like Castlevania, you should check out my channel. I play Castlevania at least once a day, and sometimes I play Fortnite. If you guys won't leave me alone about it.
And John, how are you?
What's up, everybody? Johniibo here. I'm sorry about the green screen shenanigans that's going on, but I also stream here. I play a lot of Fortnite. I just got the Enforcer skin, so hype about that. But yeah, I'm excited to talk about what we got in store today.
Whoop. Yeah, we got a lot of topics to cover today. Okay, so I think the first thing we're going to talk about is Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited for this game? I'm not really into Monster Hunter, but
I am excited that Monster Hunter is on the Switch. That is why this is cool. I already played Monster Hunter Generations on the 3DS, which is a great console that is very much alive. And I had a lot of fun with it. I played with my brother and my sister-in-law, and we had lots of fun leveling up and stuff. And I think it's cool to have Monster Hunter on the go because you can do quick quests. You do a quick thing. Oh, I want to try to farm this one specific thing off a specific monster, and you can do that in 15 to 30 minutes in small increments. So having a game like that on the Switch, I think, is super cool. However, if I was to compare this to Monster Hunter World, I would say that this game is booty garbage, last gen, and you should just buy Monster Hunter World if you don't care about portability. If you do care about portability, this game is probably worth $60, and that is my 2 cents in the matter. And so, I will argue with what anyone else says.
So when Monster Hunter games come out, do newer ones usually make the old ones completely inferior? There's no reason to play the older ones?
So I think when the new ones come out, they kind of add new monsters, right? And
they add new monsters, and then they usually add quality of life things. For example, in Monster Hunter 4, to what is it called? When you I keep wanting to say rend. When you loot a monster, you had to smash A over and over and over again to get your guy to keep looting. But now in Monster Hunter World, you can just hold the A button, and that's the kind of stuff it does, quality of life stuff. And then also I think between 4 in Generations, there's this thing called Hunter Arts, which are a specific way that your guy can fight in addition to choosing what weapon you use. And the Hunter Arts were in Monster Hunter 4, but it wasn't really clear how to use them or activate them. So in Monster Hunter Generations, the next one, they kind of made a menu system so you could better figure out what your arts were. Also, just side note, Monster Hunter Generations was a mashup game. It was the direct successor to Monster Hunter 4, but it's also it pulls the best maps and stuff from the entire series, the PlayStation games, the PSP games, the other Monster Hunter games on 3DS. It's sort of a greatest hits. And it really is one of the best Monster Hunter experiences. Even if you compare it to World, it's still a really good experience. And if you want to get into Monster Hunter and you don't have anything else but a Switch, get it. Was that helpful?
Yeah, I mean, I always I knew a lot of people were into Monster Hunter, and I've tried to play the demos and stuff, and when I play the demo, I just get super oh my god, this is too much, and I just stop playing it. I just get overwhelmed playing Monster Hunter. I'm just I don't even know what to do.
Yes, so that is one of the biggest drawbacks of Monster Hunter, is that it's very, what is the word? Is it opaque? Is it the word? It's
convoluted.
It's very convoluted, and it's not very clear. what you're like after you do like the first like 30 minutes of like whatever BS they make you do, like it's very unclear like what you should do or like where you should spend your armor spheres, if you should hold on to them, what the heck is an armor sphere. Like none of that stuff is explained to you, and like you have to, when you play these games for the first time, you need to go to YouTube and watch tutorials. It's like not optional. Like you will not be able to you won't be able to play it like well or effectively, and you won't know like what like elemental type advantages, like there's all that stuff that like in Pokemon they explain it to you, but like in Monster Hunter they're like figure it out. So yeah, it's really not. There's like certain areas you can go to and train and such like that, and they will tell you how to use your weapons a little bit better, but for in general like potion making and all that, there's so much in this game, by the way. Like it's very, very deep. If you want like a dense game, Monster Hunter is for you. It's also fun gameplay, and it's a really good co-op game. But yeah, basically what I'm getting distracted, is that it's so dense and they don't explain it very well. So like you basically need to look up YouTube videos about how to progress in the game or what you should focus on and stuff like that. It's not user friendly.
And it's definitely not. You need somebody helping you. If you're just starting out, you need somebody to guide you through some missions so you can figure out what the heck's going on. And the problem I think that Generations is going to have is it's actually older than World, and World did a whole bunch of things that improved the quality of life in those games that are not in Generations.
Correct.
And I bought it before we started streaming, and I'm excited to play Monster Hunter on the Switch. I had a lot of fun with Monster Hunter World, but now I'm a little worried about how different it's actually going to be.
Yeah, and I'm curious what the resolution is going to be, because Monster Hunter Generations was 240p's. Well, I guess it's probably 720, because I downloaded the Japanese demo.
But most games are 720 portable and then 1080 docked. So
I don't think it gets up to 1080 though. I think it's gonna be the same resolution as Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, which I think was 720.
Actually, I think that was 1080.
Was it?
Stand by.
It's just an up-res 3DS game.
Games.
Oh, do they not say?
I don't think it's in the box. Is it?
No, it says on other box.
But I mean, I'm glad Monster Hunter is on the Switch. But I really wish it was I wish it was World.
Yeah, on PS3 it says 480p, 720p, 1080i, 1080p. That's Ratchet and Clank. Anyways.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I've been like thinking of like a game to like enter into the series and stuff, but I heard Monster Hunter Stories is like an easy entry point because it's kind of like Zelda.
No,
that's not Monster Hunter though. That's like
that's not Monster Hunter at all.
That's a turn-based JRPG, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It's 100% not Monster Hunter. It takes place in the Monster Hunter universe with the same monsters and human beings, but like that's where the similarities stop.
So it's like Let's Go.
No, I would say it's more like Pokemon Go, and even less like Pokemon, where it's just like, yeah, I don't know. No, I would say that it's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
That one? Stories?
Yeah, like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is to the Pokemon franchise as Stories is to Monster Hunter. It's like a spin-off that has nothing to do with how the game actually works.
Yeah, the actual Monster Hunter is very, I don't know, deep, and it's not easy to get into.
Yeah, but if you've liked what you see in the trailers and stuff, I would recommend just watching some YouTube videos, kind of seeing what the gameplay's like. I think it has a demo. Can you guys prove me right or wrong on that?
No, I was playing the
demo. It's available anymore.
Okay, well, I would say try the demo, but I'd say if you don't have a PC or an Xbox or a PS4 and you want to play Monster Hunter, this game is the one that you got to get. And you'll like
Speaking
it.
of Monster Hunter World, you see it just surpassed 10 million units sold.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that more or less
Insane.
than WarioWare Gold?
That's a little bit more, just a little bit more, not much. Probably like
Gotcha.
9,995,000 more.
Okay. All right.
WarioWare Gold contender for Game of the Year.
Yes.
But I'm glad that World sold so well because now we'll actually get
Like updates
More-
and stuff.
a more accessible gameplay in these Monster Hunter games.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I want Pokemon to be harder, I want Monster Hunter to be easier.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. I think eventually they'll find the balance. They're getting there. The needle is pointing in the right direction. Maybe on the next one. They'll be
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh,
such a-
yeah.
There's such a satisfying grind to it, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you could get Link armor, I think.
Oh, can you?
And
Does
you-
it look as good as the Skyrim Link armor? Because that looks disgusting and terrible.
It probably it oddly looks worse. It somehow looks worse
That's awful.
because it's a up-res 3DS game.
Help.
Oh, you're saying in Generations Ultimate you can get?
And Generations Ultimate, you could get a Link outfit.
Oh, like the
What
3DS
about-
version had it?
Yeah,
Oh.
Well, they also had the Palicos had different outfits and stuff.
yeah. I think all that stuff is included in Generations Ultimate.
That's cool. I would get it right now if it was $40. But
Yeah, $60 is a little steep.
steep for like
Yeah, but
a
like
port-
it's the same
port
thing with
plus.
like Pokken. Like Pokken was $60 when it came out, and that was like a port that.
This
shouldn't
game's
have
old
cost.
though. This game's like 2 or 3 years old now.
So was Pokken?
Yeah. Well, it was like a year and a half or
Not
something.
3. It's like
Yeah, but
pushing
Pokemon
2.
originally was $60.
Yeah, this game originally was 40.
But because it was a 3DS game.
Is there something wrong with 3DS games, Cam?
No, but
Is there a
3DS
reason
games
why
cost
they're $20 cheaper
$40.
than all the other games?
Well, yeah, because it's a handheld game.
This is a handheld
so is
game.
this. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's a console game that you could take on the go.
Oh, can we
Switch is
talk
a
about how
home
cool-
console.
Hold on, I want to see if I can show how cool the Switch icon is for this thing. Hold on,
Like your green screen, brother.
I'm screwing it up. I don't know.
Let's see it.
See if it will happen. If it'll work.
Raise it up a little bit.
Yeah, a little higher.
Go up. There you go. You can't really see it.
No, you can't. That looks
Well,
cool.
It's cool. Now it's too high. But it's really cool. It's one of the better icons.
You played Brawl Out the most recently?
Yeah, because I was seeing if Ukulele was available on Switch, which it is not.
Why?
I don't know.
This is what's happening. Now we're on a tangent. That's crazy. That doesn't make any sense.
Because wait, actually, I don't know. It might not come out on the other consoles until Tuesday, so maybe I have to wait until
Okay.
Tuesday.
All right. I'll calm down.
But have you played Brawl? You were still debating on getting it, right?
I got it. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I played it a
Um,
little bit. It's fun. It's
Dead
fun.
Cells
and-
guy is gonna be on there.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool. They have a lot. Like they have Juan and who's the runner guy? Bit Trip runner.
Do they bitch your rumor? I know they have Hyper Light Drifter.
Oh, maybe that's.
Wait,
what
what?
I'm thinking of.
Bittrip's in it?
I don't think
No,
so.
that's fake news. I think.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's Hyper Light Drifter. Is the
Yeah, my bad.
no.
I was thinking of because they did it in Super Meat Boy where they brought in a bunch of other indie characters and the Bit Trip Runner guy was in that.
Yeah.
That's cool when the indie people are like, "Here's all the characters." Do you think Shovel Knight is gonna be in it, or did they announce that?
Oh, Shovel Knight's
Shovel
in
Knight's a
something
trophy.
else.
He's in Smash.
That's
Trophy
in
in
Smash Brothers.
Yeah, as an assist trophy.
But yeah, no, he's in Shovel Knight's in like all the indie games.
Yeah, he's in Ukulele.
He's in Ukulele. He just got announced for Blade Strangers, which is another indie fighting game.
Oh, speaking of fighting games, Did anybody get, what is it, Pocket Fighter?
I got that Pocket Rumble.
What's that?
Yeah.
It's like
go ahead, John.
a 2D 2D fighter, but the whole point of it is the combos are super easy to pull off. So it's more of an accessible fighter game.
Mm-hmm. It seemed cool when they were like talking about it way back in the day.
It is pretty cool. It's only $10.
Ooh.
And I haven't played it since it came out, but some people, it doesn't matter how easy the combos are. People are just going to be amazing at those games no matter what.
Yeah. People are just good at fighting games.
Yeah.
I'll never win.
Oh, speaking of Monster Hunter, buy this game so we get DLC.
Buy this one?
Yeah. They have
Hey! Aslan Struble, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I appreciate that.
hype.
Thank you for subscribing to me too. I'm trying to get. I have my like sub alert. I think it switched to my other channel. I need to change it back.
But the Monster Hunter games, they support for a long time. Like Monster Hunter World is still getting support. It's usually free DLC.
Yeah, that's cool.
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
That's all I really got on Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I think if you've never played Monster Hunter before, this would be a good entry because it is easier than the other ones, not Monster Hunter World, or Monster Hunter World not included.
But you can't play Monster Hunter World on Nintendo systems, so.
Right. So if you only have Nintendo, this is how you play.
$60.
Okay, so I guess we can move on to our next topic. Grandia 1 and 2. Phil, what is this?
Yay! Okay, so Grandia is an RPG franchise like Final Fantasy, where the stories don't really ever mean anything like cohesively, like 1, 2. I mean, I'm sure some of them do, and some will correct me. Be like, 2 is a direct sequel to 1, but blah, blah, blah. But like in general, Final Fantasy games are not sequels to each other, except for like, oh yeah, that's my
Sorry.
face. Like, you know, there's 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns and stuff. But like in general, this franchise is started on the PlayStation 1, and it was just Grandia. And it's a turn-based Japanese RPG. And that is super cool. The reason I love it so much is because I had Grandia 2 on my Dreamcast, and it blew my mind. It was like the greatest, like widest scope, deepest story, really emotional links between all the characters, and I was just like, this game is crazy. It's so good. And I think the Dreamcast was good at doing that back in the day. Like I was playing Shenmue on my channel the other day. It doesn't super hold up, but like Shenmue kind of did that too, where like you didn't really have those like deep emotional connections. And I felt like Grandia 2's story really did that. And also the witch lady was really hot with her 11 polygons.
So is this being remastered, or like,
yeah,
why?
It's currently remastered on Steam. You can go get it. I don't know. You can get it right now. It's available. But I don't know if they're just releasing that Steam remaster or if they're actually remastering it with like better like character models and stuff. But,
when did the remaster come out for Steam? Because if it was a while ago, I think that would be more of a possibility of like redoing it again.
2015. August 24th. Oh, wow. Almost 3 years ago to the day.
When's it coming to the Switch?
Well, it was just announced like 3 days ago. I'm not 100% sure. Grandia to Switch.
The reason I probably never heard of it because it was on the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
And I've never heard of it as a JRPG, and that wasn't my cup of jam.
That was not my
cup of tea, I guess.
That
not
was
cup of jam.
not my plate of noodles.
But it's a turn-based.
Yep.
How much is it gonna be?
60
Whew.
or 40. Might be 40.
I would
say
40.
probably 40. But it'll have both, and I've never played the first one, so I'm excited to play the first one. But I'm very excited to replay Grandia 2. I was actually, before I heard that this was coming to the Switch, I was going around the retro stores being like, "Do you have Grandia 2 on the PS2?" And they're like, "Nope." And I go to the next one and ask the same question. But I could probably get it on eBay, but now I'm just gonna wait because it's gonna come out on Switch in a higher resolution and in 16:9.
You still have a
Tons of
working
fun.
Dreamcast?
I actually don't. We sold our Dreamcast. I would be getting a Dreamcast.
Is it?
Oh.
Is it only coming to Switch?
And Steam, I think. So that's what makes me think that they're doing a full remaster.
But I mean, is it coming to other? It's not coming to other consoles.
I didn't hear that. I cannot confirm nor deny that, but I did only hear the words Switch and Steam and all the things that I read.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I probably won't check it out.
You definitely will because you buy every Switch game.
Not every game.
Do you have Octopath Traveler?
I do.
Have you beaten it?
No.
How far are you?
I beat all the chapter 1s.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Good job.
But now, now I'm at a point where I have to grind, and I just don't feel like it.
What about World Ends With You? That's another JRPG remake coming to Switch. You getting that, John?
It looks pretty cool, so probably. I never played it. Like, I didn't play it on DS or phone or whatever. But I'll probably play it for 3 hours and stop playing it.
Chuck it.
Maybe you'll get Grandia 2 and you'll get so engrossed in the story. Oh my gosh.
John doesn't get
happened?
engrossed in story games.
Oh, what
Because
is
all
what's
stories
happening in
are
this world?
stupid.
Would you say that all stories are boring, John?
All video game stories are stupid.
Okay. That's really all I have to say about Grandia 2. I can't wait till they release more news about it and tell me whether or not it's a remaster or just a port of the Steam remaster. But I'm definitely going to buy it on day one, and it's going to be great. I'm excited. And you should all get excited too, because it's a great game.
Okay. So our next topic is we have a Nindies Direct coming up. Oh, Nick Crutchfield, thank you for subscribing. Move that over there.
Nice. Right on Phil's face.
Yeah, so what do you guys think? Are we gonna have something exciting at this Nindies Direct, or?
I think they gotta have something big. Like, we just had an indie showcase, like, last week? I don't know when that was.
That was like a year ago.
What,
No,
didn't,
it was
didn't like Europe
last
just
week.
have one or something?
Yeah, Europe just had one during
What was
Gamescom.
Anything announced?
Well, they announced the release date of Morphe's Law, which was like that day, and then there was like 4 or 5 other games that they showcased. So I don't know if there's gonna be overlap or what. But they all, I mean, that same day we also got an announcement of A Hat in Time coming to Switch.
Oh, I did not know that.
So maybe we'll get a release date for that, or like Undertale. But I think they gotta have something big.
Yeah. But we're not. That's like the next thing. This has nothing to do with Switch Online, right?
No. This is just the Nindies. There's a Nindies Direct on Tuesday showcasing. It says unannounced indie games for the Switch.
Thank you for subscribing.
Nice.
I don't know. I love indie games.
Yes, you do. I like them too. But I don't know. I still haven't beaten Shovel Knight. And
Shovel
that's
Knight
like is one of my favorites.
I've
Shovel Knight
actually
is-
never played Shovel Knight.
It's probably the best platform in the past 5 years.
I like Dead Cells a lot. Put some
Dead
hours
Cells is
into
great.
that.
Maybe we'll get so King of Cards is the last expansion for Shovel Knight. So
Mhm.
maybe we'll finally get a release date for that.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But Shovel Knight is probably the best value that you get. You have four
Like full games for
games for, like,
$25.
yeah. And Spectre of Torment is probably better than the actual Shovel Knight campaign.
I really like that. Guys, I need to interrupt the stream though for a second. I gotta stop the podcast. I got something I need to get off my chest. Wait, no, it's something that's on my chest. Guys, check it out. This is Camilo Sarmiento's merch. The link is in the description. He has many t-shirts. I know he's got mugs and phone cases. Go down, link in the description, guys. Buy John's merch.
Buy my merch, buy Cam's merch, I mean. But I have.
Buy Cam's merch.
I'm wearing the Linkarito shirt.
Linkarito TE for the win.
I'm different. I don't have that one. But yeah, guys, check out the merch. Check out Camilo's merch. It's in the description. And you can be cool like us.
Yeah.
That has been your commercial interruption by Phil Phantastic.
Buy a phone case, buy a mug, buy a Linkarito t-shirt.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Merch,
So,
merch.
how do you guys feel about them releasing like 15 indie games every week on the Switch?
Ah, Bean.
I mean, it's fine. Release as many games as you want. Like, I don't have to buy them all.
Yeah.
I just think
I'm
it's-
always-
Actually, I haven't bought too many indie games on the Switch.
Because you've been playing the dead system.
It's not dead.
It's not dead.
Tell that to WarioWare.
I'm playing DS games still. Not dead. Sit up.
But I used to buy at least like 3 games a week. I kind of slowed down a little bit. I did buy Morphe's Law.
Have you played it much?
I played it the day it came out. It's fun, but it's a little laggy and glitchy, and it like takes forever to get into matches. But
I can imagine.
I don't know. I don't think people are gonna play that over the games that they already have. Like they're not gonna play it over like Splatoon or Fortnite.
Yeah, definitely not. It's an interesting concept, but I don't see that game being like an esport.
If it came out when they announced it, because it got announced like when the Switch was announced,
Yeah, a long time ago.
and then it just went silent, and then randomly released on a Monday. I don't know. We gotta support indie games because if you don't buy indie games on Switch, we won't get any games on Switch. All
Maybe
it is
no.
right now is indie games and Nintendo games every 6 months.
Is that true?
Wait, what?
Like, there's not many third parties that are releasing on it.
I mean, we're getting a lot of third-party ports.
Extremely old third-party ports.
Dude,
Well,
the
because
Switch
like
is,
Xbox
not-
One X is a thing now, so like people they'd rather just have their game work on Xbox One X or like PS4 Pro, and then they have to like port it down or whatever, like make it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the issue. Is that like they're creating games for current gen, and Switch is not like up to the technical specs. So like they want to make games that are like cutting edge, but like those games are be impossible to put on the Switch because the Switch is a toaster.
Well, when they release the 4K Switch next year,
Never happening.
No.
it's happening.
It's not happening.
It's a matter of when. It's a matter of when. It's not if it's going to
No.
happen.
'Cause
I will
that would be a
tweet my
4K
stream key. the second they announce a 4K Switch.
I mean, it wouldn't be 4K in the
handheld,
but it.
I mean,
it could
I'd
be
like a
4K
Switch
dock.
handheld like with the 1080p screen. That'd be kind of cool, but I don't know about 4K.
I like TechnoSquid's comment. Camilo said Xbox, he should have a barf bag handy for times like this.
Oh no, I buy all the third-party games on Switch too. So I'm trying. It's you guys that aren't buying them.
Well, no.
Like,
Usually,
screw
if it's a third party game I want to buy and it's on Switch, I'll get it on Switch versus like PS4.
Yeah.
Did you get
I've
Okami
got-
on Switch?
I
or
usually
PS4?
the only things I buy on PS4 are
He got
like
it on Switch.
Kingdom Hearts and things that aren't on Switch. Like if I have a choice, I buy it on Switch.
Same. I have Octopath Traveler, Sign More, Shantae.
Like I waited for South Park on Switch, didn't buy it on PS4.
What else do I have? These are a lot of Nintendo games.
Skyrim and Doom on Switch.
Sky 5.
Yeah, I have all the Bethesda games. I don't think I'm gonna buy Saints Row 3 on the Switch.
That game never
is-
interests me, so I'm not gonna buy it.
Yeah.
The game is like 8 years old.
Yeah, it doesn't seem very interesting to me.
I'll probably get Diablo though.
I won't. Because I bought that game when it came out on PC. I played it to death. And it's annoying to me. That game came out, I think, in 2015. That they just keep porting 3-year-old games. And it just drives me wild.
Yeah, that doesn't. Maybe they're like, oh, like the Switch is like as powerful as like a PS3 or Xbox 360, so like those games are easy to port, but no one really wants to play them now.
Yeah, because it already happened.
I kind of want Overwatch on the Switch though. That's why you get Diablo on Switch.
I feel like you'd have the same problem. You'd need to get matched with other Switch users. It's like the same problem with playing Fortnite on Switch. Is that like if you play cross-platform, you are at a severe disadvantage.
They could just do it like Paladins. Overwatch doesn't do cross-platform anyway. Paladins runs really well. It runs at 60 FPS. It's literally the same game as Overwatch.
Can I be Roadhog?
There is a character that is Roadhog.
Okay, I'll play it.
And that's free.
With a PH?
Yeah, free with the PH. It's really fun with the PH. I don't know. So it sounds like you get. What do you guys even buy on the Switch?
The last Switch game I bought was like
V-Bucks?
Captain Toad.
So if you're only buying Nintendo games, that's the problem. We need to show them that we
Oh
buy
no!
more than...
I bought Okami. That was the last one I bought.
Hang on.
Hanging
Ooh,
on.
I might buy Valkyria Chronicles 4. That game was really fun. I don't know, Dead Cells, Octopath. Those are the last couple that I bought. I got Sonic, I got Brawl Out.
Yeah, just
Those are
Okami and
third-party.
Captain Toad.
Stardew. I have 20XX. I have the Castlevania game, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. I bought Plagued Road because it was $1 and it's really bad. Enter the Gungeon, Fallout Shelter, Skyforce Reloaded, Celeste, Snake Pass, best game ever, 10 out of 10. Everyone should buy it.
Such a bad game.
Golf Story, Overcooked, Mighty Gunvolt Burst, SteamWorld Dig 2. Dude, I have tons of games that
All
are
right, so you have the indie games.
I think the reason I don't buy indie games is I really like to make sure I'm gonna enjoy a game before I buy it, because I really hate buying a game, playing it for like an hour maybe, and not touching it in because I'm like, oh, this is kind of okay. It's not the greatest game ever.
That's John's favorite thing to do.
That is my favorite thing to do. I mean, I get like, I don't feel bad if I enjoy something for an hour. I don't feel bad. Like if enjoy something for an hour and then I stop playing it. Like that, I don't really care
But
about that.
I feel bad if it's like a really long game and I like played it for an hour and then like I'm like I don't really want to play this now. I feel like I wasted a bunch.
Like I played Octopath for like 10 hours or whatever, and that's a 50+ hour game. I still feel satisfied.
No. I like indies.
I like indies. I want Spelunky to be announced.
That game's old though.
I don't care. Game's awesome.
Yeah. I'd like. Is Rogue Legacy on Switch?
Nah, that's not on Switch, but that would be awesome too.
I would like Rogue Legacy on the Switch.
Guacamelee 2.
Super Meat Boy would be cool on the Switch. All those indie games.
Meat Boy
like
is
those.
on the
I wanna push
Is
the
it really?
sequel on Switch.
Yeah. Super Meat Boy is on the Switch, and Super Meat Boy Forever is coming to the Switch.
How much is Super Meat Boy on the Switch?
It's like $15.
That's too much. That's way too much.
They also have The End Is Nigh, which is from the guys that made Super Meat Boy.
Yeah, and what is that really, really gross game?
Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, Binding of Isaac. That game's disgusting.
But it's such a good game, though.
Dude, but I'd rather play any other. Like, Enter the Gungeon is a twin-stick shooter like that. What is it? Nex Machina is a game like that, and it's way better.
There's
it's
there's also
not
Kitten Squad.
disgusting. Dude, cute 'em ups are that's a real thing.
Conga
Kitten
Master
Squad?
Party.
Conga Master Party is great. I don't care what anybody says. Totally worth it. But I'm excited for Hat in Time to come to the Switch. I've been waiting to buy that for a Switch version. Cam, you might even like that one. That's a Mario like
Which one is this?
Hat in Time.
Oh, I've heard of that. I haven't played it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it on Switch. I've been waiting.
Actually,
I
I
had
have
it
it
go
on.
on. It's on my Steam wish list, and it goes on sale, and I'm like, today? Nah, not today.
I have Humble Bundle Monthly, and it came to Humble Bundle Monthly last month. So I have it on Steam. I just haven't played it.
Sniper Elite 4, Tales of Visceria, or Rise of the Tomb Raider. But Sniper Elite 4 is a great game.
I always get the games. I always like redeem them, but I never play them.
Jeez.
It's kind of a waste. $12 a month.
I bet you could have bought like 3 3DS capture cards with all the money you waste on games.
I wouldn't call it wasting though.
He enjoys
Wasting money on a 3DS capture card is a waste to me. Because I don't play 3DS. Because 3DS is dead.
It's not dead.
Tell it to WarioWare and probably Luigi's Mansion when that comes out.
What do you mean tell it to WarioWare?
Oh, that got a release date. Luigi's Mansion.
October
12th.
That's cool. Halloween's. Everybody.
Well, WarioWare sold like
stream.
3 copies.
I'm not having this debate. I don't have the energy.
All right, Nindies. I'm good.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Did
You
everyone?
guys don't like them.
Did
I
everyone?
love it. What are you talking about?
Did everyone see the new Devil May Cry 5 trailer?
I
Yes.
did.
I saw it, and it looks like an action-packed, crazy game.
Looks-
Go ahead.
It looks awesome. I've never played Devil May Cry, but that looks awesome.
Yeah, I played DMC, which is like the reboot
Yeah,
of the
the
first one or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's super fun, super action-packed, like chaining together combos, and like it's kind of like Bayonetta a little bit.
Yeah, I
where
would
it's
say
like-
that. It's really fun.
Where like you like chain together, you can kick, you can shoot, you can jump. Like, it's
Isn't it
like,
the same developer?
Is it? I thought Platinum did
the reboot.
Bayonetta.
Oh, well, yeah. Platinum did do Bayonetta.
I don't think Devil May Cry's.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I can look. It's in my Steam library.
But yeah.
Survey says.
So they made him look more like the DMC guy, like the DMC Dante over the
The
Devil
one
May
with the
Cry.
long hair. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's a what? It's a what do they call them? Action, third person action game.
Yeah, there's got to be a name for that.
Action
I don't know what it
adventure?
is.
Is it action adventure?
But it's like such a specific kind.
Hack and slash?
Yeah, I think it's maybe hack and slash. But do the gosh, I can only think of Hyrule and Fire Emblem. Dynasty Warriors, does that count as hack and slash?
Yeah, I think so. If your main goal is just to like mash like a button on an enemy, yeah.
Yeah, but these are like combo based though. I wouldn't put it in the same genre as the Warrior games.
Would you put it in the same genre as EO?
No, because that's a
Souls-like?
Souls-like action RPG.
Well, you level up in DMC.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You like upgrade your gear and stuff.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna check that out.
It's super cool. Yeah, but that's my impressions of the trailer is that it looks really cool, and I'll probably buy it on
looks
Xbox
insane.
One X and play in 4K, right, John?
Heck yeah. It's not coming out for like a year though.
No. Right, John?
You're on the wrong side. Is it? I don't know. I don't know. Nope. Other way.
Your
There you
other direction.
There we go. There we go.
Woo!
Close enough. Close enough.
Great.
Okay.
But yeah, that game looks like it's gonna be awesome in 4K.
Yep. 4K, 4K, 4K.
well,
I don't
guess
think
I'm
it will
playing on
run on
PlayStation because
Switch,
I don't have an
though.
Xbox.
Fake 4K.
Yeah, I mean, I've only played the DMC one, and I had a lot of fun playing it. I got it through like the PS Plus on PS3.
Ah.
Was that? Did they ever remake that for the new generation?
I think so. I remember seeing it for PS4.
Because I know they have. I forget if it's 1, 2, and 4.
Oh,
There's
wait,
a collection. There's
the
definitely
collection.
a collection.
Yeah, there's a collection. I don't know about the reboot one, the DMC.
But I'll definitely
Actually,
check it
no.
out.
I feel like I've passed over DMC in like the PS4 like PlayStation Store.
Mhm.
Anyway.
But like I was telling you guys before we went live, I got Game Pass and it's on Game Pass. So I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, I forgot to put this in here, but do you guys want to talk about the the Xbox One Live Access thing?
Yeah.
All access.
All
All
access.
Access.
So, John, you're the Xbox guy now.
I'm the Xbox expert.
Johnny Box.
So, Xbox All Access is kind of like a rental. I don't know if rental, maybe leasing. What would be a good way
Yeah,
to say
leasing
it?
makes sense.
Just leasing,
Or
Yeah,
like,
you know-
you know, at Rent-A-Center when you get a washing machine and you rent to own it. So, like, say your washing machine costs $1,000, then you pay Rent-A-Center $50 a month until you die, and eventually you will have bought that washing machine from them. That's
Well-
Xbox All Access.
Yeah, Xbox All Access. They're doing a deal. I didn't realize it was you get the system, so you get like an Xbox One X or an Xbox One S, and Xbox Live Gold and Xbox Game Pass. So the Xbox One X plan is $35 a month for 24 months, and the S plan is $22 a month. I think you're still kind of getting scammed in the end.
Well, no, because think about how much you pay for Game Pass and
All right,
Live.
hold on. Let me see.
Live is 60 a year. Game Pass is 10 a month. So that's 120 times or 120 plus 60. And then how much is it a month?
It's $35
For 2 years.
for 2 years. So the total cost is $840. So you take out $500 for the Xbox One X, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then $240 for the 2 years of Game Pass.
Yo, you saved $20.
You save $20. Actually, that's not that bad of a deal.
Yeah, that's actually a great deal.
So this is for people that can't put the money up front.
That's crazy. Why are they doing that?
It's because, you know, they
They just want to get more Xboxes and more homes?
Yeah, they want more people
Yeah,
to have
'cause it
Xboxes.
Makes it more
They wanna-
accessible, and then people buy games.
They also want to promote the Game Pass. Like, that is their model going forward. Game Pass is going to be their future.
Dude, I think Xbox has been making some pretty smart decisions recently. I think that the fact that you save money blows my mind. Like, that makes no sense to me. But I mean, it does that you're like, you know, a VCR would be cheap so that you buy VHS tapes. It's like the same.
But also,
concept.
like, the cost of an Xbox One X is going to go down in 2 years.
True.
And presumably, there's going to be another Xbox in the next 2 to 3 years, right? Like, you think next generation will probably be in 2 to 3 years.
Dude, I don't even know.
I mean,
I don't think we're getting new generations the way that it used to be. I think that we're going to keep getting these like incremental changes. They'll stop numbering them.
yeah,
I
but
think-
we'll
and
get like
then-
a few, and then like they're gonna have to like move it up.
I don't think so.
I
I
don't
think
know.
by
So
the
you
time
think you
that-
think like Xbox One, like, and PS4, the platform's gonna stick around for like years and years?
yeah, and then eventually, like it's never going to be PS5. Eventually, they'll drop the 4, call it something else, and it's going to be like PlayStation Portal, and it's going to be like really focused on how all the games are like now on, like servers, like somewhere else on giant computers, and like all we're doing is streaming the games. We need to wait. The companies need to wait out until like people have strong enough internet connections, which could possibly happen in the next 10 years.
So that means you couldn't play new games offline. Like, you'd always have to be connected.
Well,
I think that's the future that we're going to anyway. That's what Xbox One tried to do when it was first announced.
you can't play games that I think it's on Xbox. If you bought a game off the store, you can't play it offline because it needs to check that you actually own it. I'm like,
What, is that real?
I'm like 80% sure that's the case.
Even if it's downloaded and installed?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're right, because if it's part of the Game Pass and you don't have Game Pass anymore, I think
Mhm.
it stops you from playing it.
You were always able to play like PS Plus games like offline, because like it would just have a date on it, and it would check if it's like before that date, and if it's like been way too long, it'd say like, oh, you have to like connect to the internet to check or something like that.
Mhm. Interesting.
I think it's an interesting model,
Yeah.
and I think Xbox is probably gonna turn the tides next gen. If there is a generation, I think they're gonna turn the tides. I think they will be the
Yeah, if
market
PlayStation
leader.
if PlayStation keeps refusing to play nice with everybody, people are gonna be like, dude, fine. Like, I want to play with my friends who have Nintendos. Like, I'm not gonna be locked out of my Fortnite account again. Like, I think PlayStation they're making moves based on the fact that they're number one right now and not really thinking about the future. And the Xbox is very future focused, making a lot of decisions that, like, will affect their company. If everybody has an Xbox in their home, like,
So what about like
And
the
the-
Switch? Like, how long do you see like the Switch brand lasting?
They said 10 years.
What?
Nintendo said that they're gonna support the Switch brand for 10 years.
Yeah, but I think Nintendo is so far behind on everything that they're still gonna do, like, they'll support the Wii brand in the way that they had the Wii U. It'll be like Switch something.
Well, I think they're just gonna.
But Wii U
support
was
it.
a separate console. That's not like a Switch
I wouldn't
Pro.
know. I was confused. Market confusion.
I think they're gonna do what they've been doing with their handhelds. They're gonna have new iterations.
Yeah, like Advance, SP.
No, because the Switch is like too expensive for that. We'll probably get like a Pro model or something like that, but they can't do the same thing where like, oh, we're gonna make a new this, a new that. Like they can't expect people to like shell out like 300, maybe even more if like a Pro version costs more like every time.
Sony and Xbox are doing it
because they make money off of selling 3DSs and 2DSs. They I think they barely break even with selling a Switch.
I would
like
buy...
the reason they do that is they can make so much money off just selling the console itself. The Switch is like a lot more expensive to make.
I will buy a Switch Pro every single time they release it, and I could guarantee that the hardcore Nintendo fans will always buy the next iteration. How many 3DSs you got?
5.
Exactly.
But they were like $100-something, not $300.
And they're overpriced. Like the new 3DS XL was $250. I think it was $250.
No, it wasn't. It was $200. The first 3DS was $250, but then it got an immediate price cut.
I'm just saying, every Nintendo fan will buy whatever they release.
Yeah, but you have to think like a lot of Nintendo's fan base are kids, and when like a new console comes out and it's like, oh, it's like a 3DS and it's like $150, like a parent is more willing to buy something like that versus like, oh, a Switch Pro or like a Switch new version of the Switch came out and it's like $300. Like they'll be like, I just bought you a Switch.
But I mean, it's the same with Xbox and Sony though.
But it's not the same, Mom. It's a new Switch.
But what? We have Xbox One S and then X. That's it. It's not like we have like a billion 3DSs like we do now.
We have 3 different PS4s as well. Maybe
original,
4.
Slim, Pro.
And I think, isn't there a Pro Slim?
No.
Oh. But they still do it. And I think it's gonna happen. I think that updated Switch Pro rumor is true. It might not be next year, but it's gonna be.
It's gonna be eventually. I don't think next year. I could see 2020, late 2020.
And like I want to play a more powerful Switch. Like I get annoyed when all my games freeze and crash.
Do they?
Fortnite, Rocket League.
That's only happened like once or twice to me. I think I was playing Minecraft and it just like kicked me out.
And it's hard, like the visual fidelity is extremely hard to get over. Like playing Doom on Switch is cool, but it shouldn't be on Switch.
Go play your
I was
Xbox
watching
then.
Cowboy Bebop on Hulu in my bed, and that was quite enjoyable.
No, I'm not saying I love the Switch. I think it's great, but I think if they want to compete, if they want to have third-party games on the system, they have to have a more powerful option.
I mean,
yeah,
right.
that'd be cool, but
it's not coming for at least 2020. You're right. But I don't think that we can continue to talk about that. Just crapping on the 3DS. Yes, the Switch is not as powerful. We're not breaking ground here. This is the same. It's the same story.
No, I think I like the Xbox All Access thing. And
yeah, it should be cool. I mean, it's great for people who can't afford to just buy stuff straight up. It's like we were saying earlier with like an iPhone 1X, or an iPhone X, you can like pay for it through your plan. Like you can pay an extra, I don't know, like $30 to $50 every month, so that at the end of your 2-year plan, like you have paid off like the X number of dollars that your phone costs and you own it. So that's kind of cool. It seems to be working in like this tech space where honestly it's better for these tech companies too, because in 2 years, like this stuff is obsolete. So for them to sell you something and like get the money, you're then you're done paying for it, but then you're like, well, it's been 2 years, and like now there's this new thing. I want this new thing, and then
it's like if it's like a payment you're already making, and you're like, well, I was already paying like 22, and now this lease is over. Now I can just get the next one.
Yeah.
I mean, I lease my phone. I don't buy it outright, but I get to have it at the end of the term, the 2 years or whatever it is. But then there's 3 new models by the time I'm done paying it off.
I don't know. I make sure to either do the I think last gen, I bought my iPhone 6S like straight up. I just paid for it cash. But then this year, when I got the iPhone 8 Plus, I'm doing that thing where it's like my cell phone bill is like an extra $50 or whatever.
Yeah, me too.
But I just want to make sure that at the end of whatever I'm doing, that the phone belongs to me, because I put it on eBay immediately. And you can sell phones. Like if you put it on eBay, like the second you don't need it anymore, like you can make like a few $100, and then that goes towards like the new phone that you want. It's like totally worth it. Totally worth it. So once you finally own this Xbox, you can sell it for $100. Then,
it's a GameStop.
Yeah, it's a GameStop. GameStop give you 50 cents for it.
GameStop's gonna be dead in 2 years, so.
I mean, they should be, with the amount that I flim-flam them. Like, they should be dead already. But like, oh, hey, I bought this game, and yeah, it was really fun, and it's been 6 days. Here you go. And then like I'll buy 2 get 1 free at Christmas time, and I'll buy, I think I was saying this before, I'll buy like 3 copies of each game, and then just sell the other 2 on eBay, and like just have made money.
I feel like you'd get like a few cents for it on eBay. Like, what are you buying at GameStop that's gonna get you a lot on eBay?
Like Fire Emblem Awakening, you can sell on eBay for like, you just get games like that.
I can't give
I thought you were talking about like like that bargain bin they have. It's like $3 for this game.
Yeah. Barbie's Horse Adventure.
I can't be too mad at them because they gave me $450 for my old Xbox and my old PS4.
Oh, together?
What? Yeah.
That's not terrible.
So I got the Xbox One X for $50.
That's not terrible.
But if you want to try out the Xbox, which I think you should, because it's the best console on the market right now.
I've got the X.
How's it said? Xbox booty garbage.
Xbox, it's definitely the most powerful console I've ever experienced.
Yeah, but I play games based on like the actual game, not how pretty they look.
Yeah, I mean, but there are
Xbox and
look pretty. Like Tomb Raider games look pretty. The Souls games look pretty and are also very good.
Well, yeah, like if there's like a game that like I want to really play that game on Xbox, like I might get tempted to get an Xbox or like play a game like I'm looking forward to on PlayStation. It just happens to be really pretty, but I'm not going to be like, oh, that game looks awesome graphically, and I'll play it. It's like I'm not doing that.
I don't think that's what John's saying.
I'm saying that it's the best console on the market right now.
But you're not saying you're buying games just because they look good, though.
No, I'm saying like with all the I don't know how to explain it, but I think it's much better than the PS4 Pro, just as a console. Like I'm not talking about the games.
It's a better media center.
Yeah, I like they updated the user interface enough that it makes sense. I can control my TV remote.
You can control your TV remote?
I can control my Xbox with my TV remote.
That's cool, I guess. You can also just control with your Xbox controller.
I don't know. I just think it's a weird feature, but you can do it.
You could also control your TV with your Wii U gamepad.
That's true.
God.
I liked that feature.
I always like lost my remote and be like, "Oh, just grab the gamepad."
Yeah, I did that tons of times. That was actually one of the the best features of the Wii U. All right.
Okay.
I think we beat that into the ground.
Okay. Our last topic. Let's see. Nintendo Switch Online. John, you said you need the app to like voice chat or something.
You want to talk about being behind the times? Yeah. Nintendo is way behind the times with this online crap.
Always.
It's coming. It's coming.
They announced. Well, I mean, So I think people are annoyed every day. I feel like they say, "Hey, Nintendo Switch Online is coming," and they don't say anything about it. They're like, in a month and a half, you'll have these features, but they don't like really explain the features.
Well, they gave a list of games and that you can play them online. That's like what the news is.
Yeah, but
and then they'll like tweet, and it's like, "Oh, this is an NES game. We didn't confirm yet. Here you go."
Mm-hmm.
I just think, like, why do we have to use an app for voice chat when Fortnite confirmed you don't need to use an app?
So that Nintendo can monitor everything that people say? I don't know.
Have you guys used...
keep it safer?
I have not used the voice chat.
Have you guys used the app at all?
Yes. To open it.
Yeah. I've like opened it and that's it.
It's bad.
I mean, why use that when you have Discord?
Yeah, that's what I do. I use Discord, or I just call on my phone. Like if I'm gonna play some Switch game or a 3DS game, because 3DS never had it. So like, if I'm gonna play a 3DS game with like somebody who lives far away from me, I either just call them because I have a cell phone. I don't need an app to make a phone call. I have a phone that makes phone calls.
Didn't DS have voice chat?
No.
I feel like I voice chatted with somebody on DS.
The Wii U had like video chat or...
Oh god. I'm glad they got rid of that because that's a terrible idea.
So was the drawing whatever you want. That was a bad idea too.
What, the Picto Chat?
Not Picto Chat on the DS. I'm talking about Wii U. You're like...
Oh, Miiverse? Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
but 3DS never had voice chat.
I don't know what's so difficult about it. Why are they being dumb?
Why is it taking them so long?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's because they don't want to deal with third parties. Like, I feel like they're like forever scarred by the fact that they created the Sony PlayStation. So like they never want to like partner with anybody to like create stuff. So they're like, well, I guess we have to invent this from scratch. That would be my only thinking.
Diablo confirmed that it's going to use the online app for voice chat. So I don't know what.
Some games might have had voice chat, but like the 3DS itself didn't have voice chat.
Wasn't there Wii Speak?
Yeah, that was for like you could play like Animal Crossing, City Folk, and like talk while you're playing with someone online.
How long have we had online games? For
Mario Kart DS was the first Nintendo online,
and that's what, at least
that was
18 years.
4.
PS2 had online.
Let's say 15 years, and they can't get it right.
That's unacceptable.
And I don't even care about having to pay.
Yeah, me neither.
Like,
even though you shouldn't have to.
Well, I'll care if they don't improve the quality.
Yeah, like Wii U was so bad. You can't play Smash.
If Smash is unplayable, then I'll be upset about paying $2 a month.
They better figure that out. But no, I'm excited to be able to play not just like the voice chat, like maybe that'll work out, but like we said, we can either use Discord or Skype or WhatsApp or any other voice chat apps that actually function.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really matter what you use.
Like if the voice chat app like isn't in the Switch, there's no really reason to like use the phone app. could just use any other app.
So yeah, and then I'd say the coolest news that came out of the Switch Online stuff is that they started announcing the games that are going to be multiplayer over online. And Super Mario 3 was one of those games, and I'm extremely excited to go through and kill Bowser again with my friends who do not live near me.
So how's it gonna work? Is it gonna be like one person will control Mario and then the other person will be Luigi, kind of like how it was?
I think it'll just be like if it was local, like one person goes and then the other person goes.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be exactly the same. However it worked, except instead of having 2 controllers plugged into one NES, you have 1 controller plugged into 2,
or 2 switches. Yeah.
I would find it. I would be cool if they added leaderboards for some of these games.
Maybe they will.
Yeah, the arcade archives have leaderboards.
Oh, do they? I think I bought one of them, the Mario Brothers one.
Yeah, I bought the Mario one.
And I played it for like 5 minutes.
Do you think this is gonna be like you stream the game, or like you actually have the game on your system?
I think you'll download it. Nintendo doesn't know how to do anything.
Yeah, those games are tiny.
Yeah, it'll take like what is it, 2.5 megs.
Or like you're playing. I mean, it's not like you're streaming like the game content to you, but like you're playing it off like a server versus just like having it.
I think you'll download the.
Yeah, I think I'll download it as well. Do you think we're gonna have like a hub of all the Nintendo Online games,
or just like individual icons?
Because like that would be insane if it was individual icons.
Yeah, it might be like a new thing on the bottom row. You know how there's like the shop and settings. And
all that. Yeah.
And maybe it'll be like a new thing, like Nintendo Online. Makes that sound when you press it.
I think they kind of have to do that because I don't want 30 new icons on my Switch.
That's true. It's like it would be like hard to manage.
So how many?
How many?
We haven't gotten folders yet.
Yeah. I always want folders, but I actually think they make it look worse.
I like folders on my 3DS. It's super handy. I just divide it up by console. So I'm like, oh, I want to play this game. It was on the Super Nintendo. Bam, Super Nintendo folder. I'm a fan. Give me folders. I don't know what I would divide things by now, though. Unless, like
indies,
Wii U ports.
So it would just be a folder of like all your games would just be in the Wii U port section, and then there's Mario Odyssey next to the folder.
Do you count Breath of the Wild as a port?
I don't. I count it as a simultaneous release because it was the same thing with Twilight Princess.
I don't count it as a port because the DLC is a Switch shirt on the Wii U version. How many games are we getting with this thing?
I think it's 25. Getting Balloon Fight. We're getting all those stupid ones. Like Balloon Fight, Clue Land, all the crap that nobody wants to play. Every game that was on Animal Crossing for the GameCube, that's what we're getting in this online service.
Every game that we have gotten 20 times over.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they would probably eventually add some Super Nintendo games.
I mean, I was playing.
No, you need the new Switch Pro in order to play Super Nintendo games.
I was playing Mega Man X Collection.
Yeah.
And it felt really good to play a Super Nintendo game on the Switch. So I'm kind of excited about that, about playing an old game on Switch.
Yeah, I don't think I have any Super Nintendo games on my 3DS.
I have Super Castlevania 4, and I just beat it on my channel, guys. Guys, if you like Castlevania or Zelda or anything, you should check out my channel.
If you want Zelda, you gotta wait till November, though.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna play Zelda until November. Taking a break. But guys, just go ahead, follow that link right there. Hashtag shameless self-promotion. Subscribe to my channel. Also, you can buy my merch. Feel fantastic all day long. Woo! We now return to your regularly scheduled podcast.
But I can't wait for them to actually implement Nintendo Online.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Okay, so do you guys want to just interact with the chat now, or?
Yeah! Techno Squid, I literally don't like anything. Okay? Well, I want you to know, Techno Squid, that I like you. So, it's okay if you don't like me back. Oh god, this is always death. What does that
What
mean?
that means. I don't know either. Crickets.
I guess, what are you guys playing now on our stream?
Neo off stream, and
Heck yeah.
it's super duper fun. I'm playing Shenmue off stream because I played it on stream and that didn't go so well. I was playing God of War for a little bit, and yeah, on stream I'm playing all those Castlevania games, and then after the stream I'm gonna play the Castlevania the Curse of the Moon or whatever it's called.
That one's really cool because you get to play as 3 different characters.
You can do that in the NES version of Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. And if you would like to see a full playthrough of the NES version of Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, you go to my channel. It was 3 videos. Check it out. My channel. Check it out. Buy my merch. I am not really playing Pokemon right now. I was thinking about playing it tonight.
Apparently it's Castlevania night.
I've been playing a lot of Fortnite.
Nice.
On and off stream, really. And I'm still trying to get through Doom.
You'll make it. I don't think that game's entirely that long.
No, I think it's like 10 hours. I think I'm like 2 or 3 chapters in. I played the first 2 or 3 chapters on every console I own it on. So I probably played at least 12 hours of it, but just the first 3 missions each time.
Oh, I don't have the give command.
Oh.
Other than that, I don't know, but I haven't really been playing too much. I might try finishing Ori and the Blind Forest as well.
Oh, cool. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That game's supposed to be really good.
And Cuphead. There's a bunch of Xbox games that I need to finish.
Yeah. Oh, I picked up some games. I picked up Neo and No Man's Sky.
You picked up Kingdom Hearts to shelf. My heart hurts.
Yep. Shelved it. Oh, but the thing that bums me out is that I've got this.
What, one's like greatest hits?
Yeah, one's greatest hits and one's not.
Why didn't you get the PS4 version?
Yeah, it's like so superior.
This is like $4, and I already have this one.
The load times on the PS3 version are like booty.
If somebody wants to trade me these 2 games for the PS4 version, I'd be happy to do it.
Like when you activate a drive form in 2.5, like you literally have to wait there for like 7 seconds for it to like go.
I have no idea what that means.
On PS4, it's like instant. And like you go into buildings, come out, like it's all instant.
Well, how much is it?
Isn't
What's it
there,
called?
like,
Kingdom Hearts.
1.5 plus 2.5.
Isn't there like a bundle coming out when Kingdom Hearts
but it's all digital.
Yeah, it's worth it.
1.5, 2.5, 2.8, and 3 together. But why would you do that? Because then like it comes out the day of Kingdom Hearts 3, and you're gonna want to play Kingdom Hearts 3 the day it comes out. So like that's totally pointless if you've never played any of them.
I'll play it out of order. I don't care.
Oh, actually, no. I think if you buy it, you can download the 2 beforehand. 3 comes out.
It's $27.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like $4.
Ugh. 60 FPS.
Maybe I'll eBay it. Does somebody want my 1.5 and 2.5? All right.
No,
but that's
you
what
don't
I'm
play
playing.
PS3 anymore.
I play my PS3.
I've been playing Jack Collection on PS3
Nice.
because the PS4 version's kind of booty, and it's only digital.
And worth it.
I have the PS3 version.
Are you guys getting Spyro when that comes out?
Probably.
It'll eventually come to Switch.
Did you get Crash?
Yeah, I got it on PS4 and I'm not a Crash guy, so
I didn't buy it yet.
Then
if it drops to $20 on Switch, I'll pick it up.
I got it on Switch. I played a little bit of it, but man, the platforming is so bad.
It's so bad.
I don't know why people love that series.
Nostalgia.
I've been trying to get through Okami. I've been having a lot of fun playing that.
I can get it on Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, $25, free shipping.
I might get a Kami because it's only $20.
It's really fun.
Is the
Yeah,
hard
I've-
copy $20?
No, it's only digital.
I
There's no
confused.
US physical copies, only Japanese.
Oh really? I thought I saw people that had physical copies.
Well, yeah, because you can import the Japanese version and it works, but
But I thought I saw them like at a Best Buy buying it.
Were you in Japan?
Yeah, I was in Japan. I didn't know.
I mean, you could totally import it and like you could pick the language to be English and everything works fine.
Okay,
AOA has
actually?
a good question.
What?
True handheld consoles were killed by smartphones? Question mark? Exclamation point.
I feel like less people play handheld consoles because they have
Yeah.
smartphones, but
But like, it didn't kill like the
the experience
base.
is totally different. I haven't trying to play the Kingdom Hearts mobile game. I'm trying to get through that. That's like the only mobile game I play.
I can't play mobile games. They're not like all the Nintendo games. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like I opened Animal Crossing Pocket Camp the other day. I'm like, I don't really care.
I actually opened up because, as I say, when I'm at Starbucks, I open up Pokemon Go. It kept crashing. It won't
Really?
load.
It never.
Yeah.
I've actually been meaning to like just like play Pokemon Go one day, but I just
It
don't.
crashed. I tried to play it today. Crashed. Then I waited till I got home on Wi-Fi, and I was like, open it up again. Crashed.
I'm still trying to get Mew.
Kevin Tendo got Mew.
Nice.
I'm too lazy.
Because Celebi's, because I think it doesn't like overwrite it, but like I think as soon as you get Mew, you can go start trying to go for Celebi.
Nice.
I still have not gotten a shiny on it.
Me neither, but I haven't played it in like a year. Well,
Oh, that's all I got.
me too.
Yep.
Do we want to raid?
Let's see who's on.
Raid.
I see Spanish Dude and I see Nintagious, but I feel like we rated them.
Spanish Dude is doing his podcast right now.
Oh. I didn't click on it, I just looked at it.
Game Explain.
Yeah, you know what? They're playing that
They're
arcade
playing-
Castlevania.
There you go. We'll be seen for sure.
Edo Katoba? Who's that?
some guy named Daiko. He's playing. Never mind. Pretty sure it's not English. I don't know. There's not many people on.
Well,
Hey, iDragon Gaming, $2 super chat. Take this, buddy, for one of my favorite streamers. Thanks so much, iDragon Gaming.
nice. GG. Hashtag iDragonGaming. Well, unless you want to pick somebody new.
I think I'm good.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. That was a blast. Thanks for having me, Camilo, and hosting us.
Yeah, thanks for.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
John, you were just a delight as always.
Always.
And
Good
thank you so
times.
much for having me, and thank you everybody who came in, watched, and supported us. We love you. I appreciate you. Hashtag buy my merch.
Yeah, see you guys. Thanks so much. It was a lot of fun, and bye. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.